Want to try something fun and unique that'll reconnect you with you and Mother Nature? Well, take a hike. All right, well, maybe not. Joining us now to help blaze that trail, see what we're doing here, is Claire Kane. She is the Trails Stewardship Director for the Connecticut Forest and Park Association. Welcome here to CT Style.
Thank you, Ryan.
Now, hiking is obviously something that not everybody always thinks about, but it's actually a great thing to do in the summer, and especially to get the kids off the couch, out of the house, and onto the trails.
Absolutely. Turn off those phones, get outside, reconnect with the natural world, and trails are a great way to explore new places.
And here in Connecticut, little do many know, we have 825 miles of what are called the blue blazed hiking trails.
That's right. They're long-distance walking trails that are marked with blue rectangular blazes. You can follow them through the woods and discover all new parts of the state, little pockets of protected lands that you never knew existed. It's really a fantastic resource. One
of my favorites is the one in Middlefield near Guidas. What's the name of that one?
That's the Mattabesa Trail that goes up to Mount Higbee.
Yeah, such a cool hike up there. It's pretty easy, but it gives you a good workout, and then the view up there is just spectacular.
Absolutely. You get a great reward for putting in a little effort.
Absolutely. Well, you got to put in some effort at least.
You have to. It has to be a little bit of work.
But it's great for kids. We have some photos here of some kids that were up there hiking on the trails. You want to tell us who these fine young people are?
Sure. This was actually last year. This group went out. They were down in Guilford on one of our Blue Blaze hiking trails, and they had a great time. It was a family hike, and they were exploring a preserve down there.
Oh, very nice. Then we have another photo of somebody up on top of Mount Higbee, as we were just talking, so that's the view.
Yep, the view is incredible up there, and you get these nice trap rock ridges that give you a nice panoramic view. And
beautiful.
This is some of the best part of hiking, is getting up and getting a little elevation.
And it's also such an educational experience. I'm sure that you'll see things that you normally wouldn't see in your backyard, animals and different things like that. And things like in the walkbook here, you have a lot of unique information that'll kind of help inform families and kids as to what they're actually seeing when they're on the trails. And speaking of that, this weekend is Connecticut Trails Weekend.
It is, and the weather is going to be fantastic. So Connecticut Trails Weekend is a real grassroots effort that Connecticut Forest and Park Association coordinates. We have over 200 events statewide. We lead the nation in the number of events for Trails Weekend. It's incredible. Wow. So there's paddling events, hiking events, biking events, and all of the events are guided. So it's a great way for beginners to get out and explore a new area. And look
at this video that I shot just for you. So if you ever want to use it, feel free. I went on a hike in Haddam on one of the blue trails there and shot a little bit of video just of my exploration. There's a little frog coming up here. I don't know if we can get up. Here it is. Wait for it. Yeah, I caught him. I caught him.
Very nice. See, that's what's so great about getting out on these trails. You never know what you're going to discover. You know, from season to season it changes. It can change depending on the weather. You always have a different experience. And this weekend is a great way to get out and see a new part of Connecticut.
It sounds like it's going to be a great weekend, and again, a beautiful weekend. And you brought some props with you here, things that you need to bring when hiking. You know, oftentimes we break off a stick and use it as a walking stick, but you brought these, which are a little nicer looking.
These are a little bit higher grade hiking poles. You don't need them to go for a hike, but if you're going to be out on some slippery terrain or going over some rocky areas, they're a little bit helpful. Take some of the shock off your knees, give you a little bit better balance. Of course, you want to have some water. The Connecticut Walkbook is a great resource for maps for the Blue Blaze hiking trails. You know, I have my backpack over here.
You can keep your iPad in there.
All
the essentials
when
you're
hiking.
Stuff at home.
That's right. But you know, having extra food, having sunblock, bug spray, first aid kit, that sort of stuff. You want to be prepared so you have a good experience. You want to make sure you're wearing good, sturdy shoes. And for Connecticut Trails Weekend, we have online an incredible site where you can look at an interactive map and figure out where all the events are, what's close to you. You can see what kind of events they are. So if you want to go paddling, you want to go hiking, you can sort them all. And then as kind of an incentive or excitement to get new people out, we're doing a commemorative patch for first-time folks who are coming out and participating. Right.
All right, so whether you're an experienced hiker or it's the first time, make sure that you log on to ctwoodlands.org and learn all about Connecticut Hiking Weekend. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Claire, thank you so much for joining us here today. And now